Hello, everyone. Today we have Ike D Killer with us.
D Killer. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, what's the D stand for in Ike D Killer?
The D.
The D stands for dominance.
The D actually means the same as THE in English. It's pretty much the same thing.
So yeah,
In both
Steve will
languages.
not be joining us this week. The Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers are having a football game, so he's definitely watching that. So yep, it'll just be me and Ike today. I mean, the last stream was just Ike and Steve because I had a longer work schedule, but now Ike gets to deal with me. So how do you think this run's gonna go? I think it's gonna go pretty good. We get double team by level up, rock slide is the egg move, ice moves. What do you
We
think?
have an amazing OP Pokemon. We have the stab ice in Generation 1, and we have all the benefits of being a ghost type in Generation 1. I think
Yep.
this thing is not gonna have any
I do
problem.
wish the stats were better though. We only have 70 attack
Yeah.
and 80 special, which isn't that good. We have speed,
Yeah.
but that's really it. Like, I
I
think
mean,
what will make this
this
good is just the typing alone. Like, Ghost defensively is extremely good in Gen 1. Like, I think the first mandatory trainer that can actually hit a Ghost, besides the Onyx, of course, is the Super Nerd's Coughing, I believe.
Yeah, with the smog, which is resisted. So I'm not really afraid at all.
Yeah, it's
The fact that
70.
we also
Yeah, 70
I was
HP,
gonna-
70 defense. We're not going to be taking hits that well, but I mean, I think it's going to do good just because we get stab ice moves, we get Thunderbolt and Psychic, we get Bubble Beam. This thing
the
could
move
just
pool is
go
very
all
good.
special.
Yeah. The move pool is very good, and we also can use physical moves. Like we start with Rock Slide, which is obviously gonna be fine as well to have.
Yeah. And
For whatever.
I think the only weakness we really have to deal with, because Ghost really isn't a thing, because Nightshade most likely. The only thing we have to really worry about is Rock and Fire. Rock, almost nobody in the game uses Rock moves, so it's not worth worrying about that. And Fire, I mean, you would think Blaine would be hard, but I don't know. We get access to...
No, I don't think.
Actually, I think a stab Ice Beam might actually do more than Bubble Beam, even if it's super effective.
Yeah, because they do not resist
effective
ice.
Bubble Beam would be, let's see, it's 65 power, so that would be
So
130, but a stab Ice Beam would be 135. So yeah, Ice Beam would just do more damage. I mean, I'm sure we can live.
Really
I'm sure we can live like one Fire Blast from the Arcanine. Hopefully.
Yeah. You can always Rock Slide the Arcanine. Probably does more damage.
Games.
Probably does more damage to use Rock Slide. It's just so funny to me
I
having
guess,
Rock Slide.
yeah,
with
that's
this
a good
Pokemon.
point, Annie. The Champion's Charizard, well, the Charizard's weak to ice moves. That's not going to be an issue.
But it's weak. Yeah, but it's weak to ice.
Yeah,
That's
in
why I
Gen
don't think
1,
it's gonna be a
Fire does not
problem.
resist ice, which is kind of strange, because Charizard should not be weak to ice moves.
Yeah. It's funny because they still hit ice super effectively, but I think they just forgot to put the resistance or something. It's so
Yeah.
weird. I think it's just that they forgot. Because yeah, it's funny because ice type is like a terrible typing, but everything in Gen 1 does not exist for that because there are no rock moves, there are no fire moves, steel types do not exist. Fighting types are a meme in Generation 1, so it's like all the things that make ice type a bad typing defensively in the modern generations do not exist here. Ice types are just broken here.
Yeah.
They don't have anything wrong.
Yeah, I tried to
They're just
also
like
I tried to also set up a goal for like a third run, but for some reason the YouTube thing was bugging out and wouldn't let me set up a goal, so I guess we're just doing 2 runs today. But
Yeah, I think it's
alright.
fine.
I'm gonna go live on the vertical. For the vertical streams, I only go live when the intro's done. Alright, everyone on the vertical, we are playing Pokemon Blue with Froslass. If you want to see the moveset, you'll have to go to the horizontal stream. But for now, we are going to get started. You ready, Ike?
Yeah, anytime you want.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Name yourself Steve.
No, Steve is watching football. Steve is not here.
I'm surprised you didn't call it American football, because I'm sure that hurt you to call it football.
Yeah, we actually call it that here.
Oh,
Okay,
really?
let's
Spain
put
is
it-
one of the normal countries in Europe?
Yeah. The other thing is called football, and that thing is called football americano here, which is like American football, basically. Yeah.
Also, the sprites were made by a user named Bloodless. I think the person did a really good job on the sprite. Fortunately, the back sprite was pretty easy to scale down.
Yeah, it's based on the one on Generation 4, I think.
It looks like it, yeah.
Hmm.
But
Yes,
yeah,
it
the
looks like
sprite
that
was
one.
made for Gen 2, which if the front sprite looks okay, but the back sprite, in Gen 2, back sprites are 48 by 48 pixels, and in Gen 1, it's 32 by 32. So I had to downscale it a little bit, but it converted pretty well. I'm not saying Agatha will be easy, but she can't hit us super effectively. Agatha is just random. Besides, we get Psychic. Well,
Yeah,
I guess
I got
Psychic
that one.
isn't as good of a move to deal with her because her Gengars have high special. But honestly, Psychic is super effective. That actually would do more damage than a Stab Ice Beam. I think a Stab Blizzard would probably do the same amount of damage. Because let's see, a super effective Psychic would be 180 effective power, and a Stab Blizzard
180.
would be 180. So roughly the same.
The same, yeah. Don't know if it changed something. It's just that it doesn't miss, I guess.
Yeah, this thing does not get dig. This thing basically gets all the special moves, none of the physical moves.
I think it's cool because this Pokemon is basically Glalie base stats, but they move 30 points from Glalie and put it on speed and deplete it from the other stats.
So they made it
if
worse?
You check... No, because Glalie is 80 in everything. 80 across the board. And Froslass gets 110 speed and loses 10 points in the others.
Yeah, they took points out of its attack and just gave it to its speed. Yeah. That's not really a fair trade.
Well, I mean, they also give Ghost type, I guess.
I mean, the Ghost type honestly makes up for it.
Yeah, pretty much because of that. I like it. When I saw this, I love this thing far more than Glalie. This thing looks cooler. And it's also one of those cruel Pokemon that kind of kidnaps people,
right?
And puts them in their cave. Yeah, I think in one of the Pokédex entries they state that it's supposed to be the spirit of a lady that perished in the mountains and now tries to lure people in and have them frozen in their cave or something, I think.
No. Glalie has 80 base tech and 80 base special attack. Froslass is 80 base tech, 80 base special attack. No, it's 70 attack special attack, then 80 defense special defense, isn't it?
Yeah, and you add 30 in speed.
It's well, Froslass is 110 in speed.
Yeah.
Unless they changed it in a newer game. Because I know in Gen 7, they just loved giving 10 extra speed to random Pokemon that don't need it. Like, they gave Electrode 10 extra speed in Gen 7.
Oh, yeah, so some old Pokemons got buffs.
Why did Electrode need 10 more speed? Was that to, like, make it good again? Because power creep?
It was so stupid. No, there's no logic in that. They just felt like it. They say, okay, let's buff Electrode. Because
they gave
there was really nothing to
They gave Pidgeot 10 speed.
Yeah, but Pidgeot, I kind of get it was because of the Mega. Like, they lost the Mega, so they had to do something. They felt they need to do something. But actually, it's funny because Masquerain, for example, is the most buffed Pokemon in history. Like, his buff stat, I think, is around 60 base stats or something. And it was only because it was one of the main Pokemon of the villain in that game. So they buff it.
Are you going to get Mega Punch?
Oh, do we learn Mega Punch?
We actually do. I don't know what that was a replacement for. I'd have to look. It was some other 80 power normal move.
Haven't checked. Do we get Body Slam?
What do you think?
I guess we do because it's usually return or something. But
yeah. Steve always gives Body Slam to stuff that gets returned because technically, I mean, he doesn't really think of the movesets based on, like, does it make sense? He does it based on, like, does this thing get an 80 power normal move? If it does, we'll give it Body Slam. He just views it as numbers. It doesn't have to make sense.
Ah, it's fine. In that
hello,
sense. Yeah, I guess you
hello, Daily.
Well, yeah, so far this thing is basically crushing because everything always feels like when you are Gengar and literally nothing can touch you in the entire game, basically.
Can you technically get Froslass at level 1 because it's a stone evolution?
Yes, technically you would be able. I think it's a downstone or something like that. So yeah,
I think so. Yeah. So hey, this run's actually a legit Froslass. Just ignore it's in the wrong game.
Yeah.
You're subscribed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the content. Oh, Ike, did I ever send you the Emerald Pyukumuku game yet?
No.
Oh, I didn't? Oh, I must have forgotten.
Yeah.
I gotta send it to you.
I was speaking about it with Akshu the other day, but we were just talking about it.
Hey, guess what, guys? I got Ike to do Pokemon Emerald with Pyukumuku like I did Fire Red, and then I said, "What do I have to? How many gift subs do I need to gift?" And he's like, "1." And then I gifted 1 sub, and now he has to do it.
The Pyukumuku. I mean, after Sedinja, I think everything. After Sedinja and Ledian, I think everything is just fine to me.
No, Pyukumuku's worse than Shedinja.
It is.
I will say this, with Shedinja in Fire Red, I was able to beat the game in 4.5 hours. Pyukumuku was 6.5 hours.
6.5.
Yeah, and Fire Red is probably an easier game for it than Emerald.
Yeah.
Because the whole game is, you're a pure pacifist. Like, your best moves are like Swagger, Toxic, Bide, Counter. Like, that's
we do get Swagger early in Emerald.
Yeah, yeah. You get it at level 1 because in Gen 9, or Gen 8 or 6, whatever the newest gen is for it, it gets Swagger as an egg move. That move is an ultimate saver. Like, you're going to use it like every single fight. It's basically, the thing is basically just a worse Wobbuffet.
Worse Wobbuffet. Good way to describe it.
I mean, I've done Wobbuffet in Fire Red, so I actually had the times to compare. I mean, the run was done like 2 years ago. I could probably get a much better time with it. I don't want to try it, but
I wouldn't do it. But
I was roughly probably 5 or 10 minutes slower, and that was a run I did 2 years ago. So I'm willing to bet Pyukumuku's just straight up worse.
And I guess we also get
nice
Toxic.
Videos.
Well, I mean,
Thank
you also get Toxic. You also get Toxic, and
I'm assuming you're talking about like the live streams, but I don't know if you're also talking about like the produced videos I put out. But either way, thanks for enjoying. Where are you at now?
I'm about to reach Search Town.
Dang, dude.
What's called that thing?
How'd you get ahead of me? I'm just fighting Misty.
I didn't get Mega Punch, I guess.
That's probably the difference. Because I had no resets anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it could be that I just simply didn't get Mega Punch.
How hard was Misty?
Nah, it was fine. Rock Slide to death.
Annie, the stats I put at the start of the screen is what I coded into the game.
I don't need this anymore.
Did you reteach Lick?
I will delete it for Body Slam. The question is, I think I'm not gonna learn Bubble Beam actually. As hilarious as it is.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't blame you for that, because I don't think Bubble Beam's gonna be that useful.
Yeah. I mean, there are some uses now for the candy, but if I have Rock Slide, I don't really need it. I was thinking I would teach it before, but because we didn't have Rock Slide first. But now that I do, I think I don't need it, actually. Repalabra.
I just taught it for extra PP reasons. Oh, dang. I misclicked and used Double Team, and the Pidgey still hit Sand Attack anyway.
I hate it. Every time the CPU uses evasion strats, they always work. Whenever you use them, they ignore it. It's like they have no guard or something.
Right.
I hate it. No, I think I actually need to teach this thing first. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay, well, it's fine.
I mean, once this thing gets Thunderbolt, we're all golden. Yeah, I'm gonna skip Body Slam just because of Rock Slide.
I really was not expecting to have Rock Slide. Like, all my mental ideas were that we did not have that move.
Oh, let me look on this. It looks like this thing gets rollout as the egg move, so I guess that's what Rock Slide was. Steve always makes rollout Rock Slide to take into account, like, it gets stronger every turn. He thinks replacing it with Rock Throw would be kind of unfair.
I mean, there are only 2 rock moves here.
I will be live tomorrow. Not with Pokemon, though. Every Sunday, I do either speedruns or randomizers, and I'll be doing a randomizer tomorrow. But the next Pokemon stream will probably be Monday. Yeah, it will be Monday, yeah. I'll be doing one of the newer gens. It's a
Oh, that's cool.
run for a YouTube member.
Hmm.
It'll be
I need to finish.
It'll be Pokemon X and Y with only a Bulbasaur.
Ooh, can you evolve it?
What do you think?
No, but
Yeah, it's the
because
same
you
guy who made me run it in Platinum, but
like you guys love doing that.
he's making a huge video showing like Bulbasaur
Wow.
through all the different gens. And he was doing it X and Y and he struggled really bad and I offered to do it for him and he's like, "Oh, you would?" I'm out of moves.
Hmm.
Yep. I don't think I saved. I don't think I saved.
Oh god.
Let me see.
No PP.
I did save. Okay. Man, I should have picked up the Death Ether. Speed, you didn't show any stats in the beginning. It's just rules and... Oh, I forgot to put the moveset in there. Oops. My bad.
I actually feel bad. Why don't we learn roll kick? What the heck?
That is Wake Up Slap.
Wake up slap. Like we
Hey,
get rolling.
you explain why a ghost can learn a slapping move.
Yeah.
You explain that.
Well, I mean, it does have hands, at least, but it doesn't have legs.
Well, what are we going to teach it? Double slap?
Double slap. Yes, the leading Rockslide just feels wrong, but I guess I have to do that.
Why? Are you teaching rolling kick?
Because no, I should teach Thunderbolt.
My moveset's Aurora Beam, Double Team, Thunderbolt, Rock Slide.
Yeah, so you didn't put Body Slam. I got Body Slam.
Oh, I got... In my opinion, if you get Rock Slide, there's no point for Body Slam. Honestly, I've noticed in these backports, Body Slam tends to be a curse to get, because you end up hardly using it and just restricts your moveset. Hey look, Venonat, one of the best Pokemon in Gen 1.
I used it in the Scott ROM hack.
Ouch.
It was worth it for the Venom modulator, but still it was painful to use. I'm gonna see if this works or not.
You pause for a second, look at the stats you give it. I have an image of it. I'll bring it up after I beat the run. The Oddish girl put me to sleep because I misclicked use Thunderbolt and I got a 6-turn sleep while it spammed Absorb, doing like nothing.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the classic Gen 1 miss.
Did you get rest?
No, I don't use that. Ever.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's 2025 is the year of Crystal. You're gonna have to learn to embrace rest.
Well, like I said, I would only use rest against red. I would only allow myself to do that against red.
I mean, I've had some runs where I've used it on Lance.
I mean, with Lance, I think I'm usually gonna be okay if I have hidden power. If I don't have hidden power, I can see why I could be using rest though.
I think you're just not using rest just out of self-hatred.
Self-hatred.
Yeah, exactly. You just don't like the feeling of using it, but you also don't like the feeling of like being level 100 for red.
Yes.
Hey, Shadow.
And do I really need Psychic either? I just don't know if this Pokemon needs really anything.
I actually will get Psychic. It's gonna help with the ghosts in Pokemon Tower.
Yeah, it's what I'm thinking, but again, what do I delete? Everything is useful. For a Pokemon that literally only learns like 4-3 moves, we don't want all of those moves.
Honestly, there's a theoretical chance Double Team is just being harmful to us, because I can't think of a hard fight where I'm gonna need Double Team. Well, I guess Blaine.
So it always feels wrong to delete a setup move.
It kind of does, yeah,
well.
especially for the first run.
Yeah, it always feels bad. Like I shouldn't be doing this.
I forgot
But
to buy
yeah.
super repels. The good thing Lavender sells them. Oh, I forgot to sell the nugget. Okay.
Oh god, I can't believe that just happened. Okay, well.
Okay, I am really messing up my overworlding this first run.
Now I know for the future.
Did you have any resets on the Ghastly Trainer?
And I got a blackout.
This is why I
And
wanted
yeah,
Psychic. Because I had a feeling Ice Beam
yeah.
wasn't going to one-shot. I'm actually going
I
to delete
mean,
Rock Slide.
it was still the worst possible luck in my life, but probably this thing is just my fault, honestly. But I don't know. I don't want to blame myself.
Honestly, this thing doesn't really need Rock Slide. Rock Slide is only really helpful for, like, rival fights. And it's for, like, Pokemon that don't really have other options.
Yeah. I mean, ball beam is just ball beam. You cover everything with that, but it just feels wrong.
My moveset's Ice Beam,
Yeah.
Psychic, Thunderbolt, Double Team.
Yeah, it should be. That should be my moveset, honestly. I think I will delete Rock Slide even if it pains me. Because definitely Psychic removes any chance I can lose this part of the game. Still, it was because I got confused, right? And I hit myself 3 times in a row and blah blah blah. But still, Psychic
Yep,
means that thing will never happen.
that figures.
So
Are
yeah,
you
it's
gonna
pretty
learn
much
Screech?
your fault. Screech. That seems
Also,
useful.
you know what's sad? What's sad is there's a very easy vitamin that you can just pick up every run in Pokemon Tower, but it happens to be the worst vitamin in the game in HP up. If that was like an
HP up.
iron or a zinc or something, I think every single run would get it.
I still pick them up usually many times, so
Yeah,
it's
but
like a lucky charm to me.
when it comes to like needing to like live attacks, usually irons or zincs tend to be better than HP ups. I think just because of
What
how
are
the
you
math
doing
works.
here?
An HP up would probably get you like 1 extra HP, but if an iron gets you like 1 extra defense, I think the 1 extra defense can make a difference.
Could be. Steve is in my chat trying to speak Spanish with limited results.
Can you? Is it good Spanish?
I think he used a translator because that really looks like a translator thing.
Yeah, Google Translate's not as reliable. It's probably good for like translating like a single word, but making a sentence, it'll probably mess up some like basic rules.
Yeah. Yeah, but which thing you want me to say, Steve? Because he's redeeming one of my channel points that I have to say something in a specific voice or whatever he wants. But he didn't say which thing, or more like I cannot see which thing he said because.
If only I had remembered that 1 year of Spanish class I took in high
Yeah.
school, which was like that one class I think was like 7 or 8 years ago.
Here we need to learn. We learn English since always. Like since you are a little kid, they teach you English here.
Yeah, that's something I actually like about like how other countries like do their schooling. They teach the kids a second language at a young age. Because I remember reading a study, it's easiest for a child to learn 2
Okay, that's good.
languages when they're young. So they can learn like
Yeah,
English and their native language like at the same time.
I heard that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, learning a new one as an adult's a lot harder. Yeah,
Okay,
I've heard a
Steve
lot of
actually wants me.
schools. I've heard a lot of schools like in Europe will teach English at the same time just because like most of the planet speaks English, especially if you're like on the
Yeah,
internet. You just gotta understand it.
yeah, it's because of the international value of that language.
Yep.
I guess because you're already speaking in English. I don't know how they could justify that. I guess in your case, but
Yeah.
I think it still should be fine to allow you to learn something else. Though.
Okay, Koga's gym trainers are actually annoying. Maybe we should have kept Rock Slide for him. I don't know. But I don't want to delay teaching Psychic.
The rocks, like yeah,
No,
it's one thing or another, I guess. You either play against the channelers or you play against them, I suppose.
I
And
probably
okay,
should.
so apparently Steve wants me to say the iconic Mario catchphrase in Mario's voice.
Wheezing blew up.
Steve being Steve. I should do it. No, I will do it. I have to. He apparently redeemed points. They told me, so I have to do it. Let's go. Hey, better than Chris Pratt.
Hey, it's not his fault Charles Martinet retired.
Yeah, he didn't retire for that.
Actually, I think Martinet did voice Mario's dad in that movie.
Yeah, even in Spanish he did. In a lot of languages actually.
How would you say?
Also
How would
in
you say
Italian and
let's?
Catalan. Actually.
So in other languages for the Mario movie, would he still say "Let's a go" or would he translate that?
I actually watched the movie in English, so I cannot say.
Fake,
Because in no, never mind. No, I watched it in Spanish. What am I saying? What the fuck is wrong
fake,
with my mind?
fake Spaniard.
Fake Spaniard. What the heck? No, because I did watch the Sonic movies in English, but I watched the Mario movie in Spanish because I didn't want to listen to Chris Pratt in that thing. Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
But yeah, he. No, in the games he says "Let's go" anyway, and I think in the movie he said it in Spanish.
Rival was a bit iffy. Like, I probably should have set up a couple of double teams first.
The rival in Sylph.
Yep. Yeah, Shadow Trait. I did actually see that video. It was awesome. Yeah, because America School is the best. No, it ain't.
America's School is the best.
No, it's not.
No,
People who live here won't
definitely.
even. No, it sucks.
No, it's. I think it's average if you check the PISA stuff. Like that's the international contest they use to check these things, and it's like pretty average. But most countries are honestly.
Well, I don't know
Like
if it's like this also in other countries, but there's thousands and thousands of like school districts that kind of like govern themselves and like set their own standards. I don't know if other countries have like one giant standard for every school, but
yeah, France, for example, has that. Yeah, I don't know how it would be said in English, but like it's like centralized. Like they teach the same thing in all the schools, but there are countries that do not have that, and countries that do. I'm gonna not pick Blizzard this time, but I think. Well, I mean, we do learn Blizzard after all, but.
wow, a crit psychic almost killed me. Wow.
Maybe I should have taught Blizzard.
Maybe I should have taught God and Body Slam or something, or
the body slam that we remove. You convinced me to remove it. I hate you now.
okay, yeah, Sabrina's kind of bad.
Sabrina is bad. Why?
Yeah.
She shouldn't be bad.
Well, without a physical move, she's kind of bad.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, we kind of have the same attack and special attack, so it's not like we should be using only that.
I'm gonna go fight Psych the Fisherman. Yeah, this thing's offensive stats just aren't the best. I'm actually kind of worried about Blaine now. I think I will actually get Blizzard too.
In this run, I didn't get it. I guess I was worried about the PP of the move. But it's technically a good move.
That's what PP ups are for.
Yeah.
Oh, my repel ran out.
Oh, okay, that was my fault. Yeah. Okay, one reset on Sabrina, but that was my fault. I think I definitely should pick Blizzard.
How bad is Sabrina?
No, my problem was the Alakazam got critical hit and stuff, but...
What move did you spam on her? Did you have a physical move?
No, I am full special now.
And what level were you?
43.
That explains it. I'm like 30. I'm like very underleveled.
Oh, you're under low.
That would explain it. I didn't do any training in Sylph.
I think I did a little bit, like one or two, I think. I mean, in this run, I'm gonna risk without running Blizzard, and when I finish the run and say, "Oh, I really need that extra damage," I should have got Blizzard. At least pick it up so I can teach it if I want to, because I didn't even pick it up. I was like, I gotta go fast.
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
go
really underleveled. And I died to a gym trainer in Blaine's gym.
Oh god. Which one?
The Vulpix Ninetales guy.
Ah, the one with 3. It was like most of them have like 1 Pokemon. But yeah, no, that one has 3. It's true.
Yeah, I'm really underleveled. Died to a Vulpix. Shame. Absolutely shame. Yeah, shame
Died
to
to a
me.
fire type.
I got killed by fire types, the best type in Kanto.
The best type in the game.
Yeah, Ike will agree it's the best type, right, Ike?
It is the best type.
Yeah, it's the best type in Gen 1. It
It's the
doesn't
best
struggle
type
with
in Gen 1.
anybody.
For sure. It is for sure the best type. Okay, well, since I'm not gonna be teaching Blizzard, I might as well use the PP ups on Ice Beam.
I didn't pick up any PP ups, and I kind of feel bad about it.
I pick I usually try to pick the one in the bicycling road, and usually the one if I do with Sabrina, if I do Erica early, I try to get the one with cut.
Yeah, dude,
That's also like a
Blaine's.
lucky charm to me.
Blaine's trainers just are not good to face. They take multiple hits, and their XP isn't good. I really should have fought Sylph trainers.
Hmm.
Okay, Fire Blast hurts really bad.
The only thing that can hit us super effectively in this run, I think.
Yep. I should probably have set up
That
some
thing-
double teams on Blaine's Growlithe just because it only has Ember.
Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know if it's better to do on the Ponyta or whatever, because I only know the Blaine in yellow. I'm not used to this one.
You're not
Like, I
used
don't
to the
know the
best
move.
Blaine in the game.
The best Blaine in the game.
Hey, he's the best Blaine in this game because he's the only
In
Blaine.
this game.
All right, I'm back at Sabrina. Yeah, you're probably gonna destroy me this first run. I can tell.
I think I was very lucky then.
I just froze the Kadabra.
Free setup then.
Yep.
I think I was very lucky then. I only got 1 reset on Sabrina. And because I was trying to set up on the Kadabra instead of the Mr. Mime.
Oh, that's another mistake I made. I really should have set up on
Yeah.
Mr. Mime.
The Mr. Mime seems to be much easier to do that.
But yeah, in the next run, I'm probably gonna get Body Slam, but just hold on to it until Sabrina, then I'll teach it.
Mm.
I'm thinking maybe teach it over Ice Beam, do the fight, then replace Body Slam with Blizzard.
I think there's probably something around we can play with our moves. Like teaching something later than needed.
Maybe delay teaching Blizzard.
Yeah. Or not teaching maybe Ice Beam right away. So we can keep the TM and keep Body Slam or something. I don't know. There's like many different things.
I don't know. I do want to teach Ice Beam over Aurora Beam right away.
Hmm.
But no, Body Slam is going to have more power on Sabrina than Rock Slide would anyway. So I
Yeah.
think I'll just get the TM and just hold on to it until Sabrina. And I'm also going to do some trainers in Sylph because I'm clearly underleveled. I'm going to fight some of Giovanni's trainers, actually. Wow, that dig actually hurt. You didn't even show the moveset, so I can't say what... Alright, here's what I'll do. Hold on. Alright, after this first run, I'll switch screens, and then we'll go over the moveset. But yeah, my bad. I had to make screenshots last minute, and I just forgot to put those in.
Oh my god.
Where are you at, Ike?
Hey, I'm at the champion.
I had a feeling you were gonna destroy me. Steve probably showed up to my stream and voted for the over. He always votes overs on my first stream.
And it's like 3306.
Nice. Alright, I think 3 double teams, and I leveled up.
I think I was probably very lucky in this run, I think.
Of course.
I think I was very lucky in this one. I just saw that Giovanni says retired. Even though I didn't speak to him, he didn't even give me Fisher, so technically he's still bound there forever. Okay, and the in-game time to 11. I need to think exactly what do I want to do with the moveset, because I think I can technically remove Psychic from here.
Honestly, I feel like Psychic was only useful in Pokemon Tower and for Koga.
Yeah.
After that,
Only,
Psychic wasn't really
yeah.
useful. So maybe we
Yeah, I
could
think.
maybe we could teach maybe just Body Slam over Psychic, because Rock Slide wasn't really that useful. So that
Yeah.
way we can still have Ice Beam.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like that. Like I'm gonna be with Ice Beam, Double Team, Rock Slide. No,
Damn it.
no, I'm deleting Rock Slide for Psychic. Then I delete Psychic for Body Slam, and then I can either keep Body Slam or get Blizzard or whatever. I think.
How was Agatha without Psychic?
Yeah, I was with Psychic, and it's the same damage as Blizzard. It's kind of sketchy because you don't one shot at all. You are
Even
always
with
risking
Psychic,
something.
you don't?
Yeah, Psychic is the same power as a Blizzard would do. It's pretty much the same.
Would you?
So you still
Did you
don't.
set up?
You don't one shot.
Did you set up 6
Yeah.
double teams for badge boosts?
I set up a few double teams, but I was afraid of Confuse Ray. The problem is one has Confuse Ray, the other one has Haze, and it's like I cannot really set up safely.
I mean, as long as she
here,
doesn't
never.
switch into the Golbat, like I think if she
Yeah.
switches into Golbat, just stop setting up.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Gengar and the Haunter have Confuse Ray. The Arbok has Glare, and the Golbat has Toxic, Supersonic, and Ace. So it's like I cannot set up against anything. Everything can ruin it in a way or another. So I really don't know. I need to put.
Duke, that's funny. Dugon spamming Rest, even though we're not weak to Psychic, because Aurora, it sees that
Yeah.
Aurora Beam is resisted by Ice, but she must also
Resist
see the
everything.
Ghost type at the same time. She never once attacked.
Yeah, I guess we cannot check with Gengar because Gengar is poison, so it's gonna use rest anyway. There's no a real ghost she needs to handle in the games.
Okay, Lorelai's Jinx is kind of annoying. Just because it just tanks special moves,
Yeah.
but you got double team. It's not a big deal. And then here's
She
the
cannot do
hiker.
much. Hmm.
One shot.
She cannot do.
One
She
shot.
cannot do much here.
One shot. Oh, the Onyx lived. Congratulations. It's the first time I've ever seen
Yeah.
that Onyx live a special move. Good
The
job.
Onyx lived.
It did, yeah,
Oh my
barely. Alright, I'm not going to use any candies here. I'm going to see how this goes.
Against Agatha. I did use the candies because I think she was the only one I was afraid. Because Lance is free, we have Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, so Lance should be
Okay,
free.
yeah, I need to use candies.
Alright,
I have 8 candies, so this will get me straight to level 60.
I think I was also a bit afraid of Rival 5. Rival 6, sorry. But I think I was lucky there.
And I'm asleep. Stop hitting yourself.
Hypnosis, I forgot. Confused Ray Hypnosis, I hate her. The Agatha Lothar indeed.
I wonder if using all the candies before Agatha will help with levels. No, it's not. I didn't level up, so the Gyarados is probably going to level me up. I mean, then again, I don't need badge boosts. Like, I just need the evasion.
No. For Lance, we don't really care. Lance should be fine. Especially because all of them only have normal moves in Red and Blue.
Oh god. The Gyarados is never missing. No. He killed me.
I need to delete the save.
Lance is the Dragon Master? No, he's the Flying Master. Oh my god.
The Bird Keeper.
Hydro Pump crit.
The Bird Keeper.
Interesting. Even at level 61, we naturally outspeed Aerodactyl. And I missed Blizzard.
Yeah, we have a very good base stat.
The Dragonite's only
It's
attack. Dragonite can't even hit a ghost. I just realized.
Yeah, it only has Hyper Beam and Slam. It cannot
That's
attack
funny.
us. I know, Bacport technically the same, but it can use Supersonic. But it cannot attack us in this game. It doesn't have Fly like in Yellow.
The Pidgeot's mirror moving double team.
In my case, it uses Sky Attack and got a crit. I survived because of the badge boost. I survived because of the badge boost.
Also, it
I think
leveled up.
It
Leveled up right after the Pidgeot, so I think my leveling throughout this whole fight was pretty dang bad.
I think only the Alakazam can be a problem there, in a way. But yeah, so the idea is
Maybe I should have saved 39's 36. I think I probably should have saved like 1 or 2 rare candies. I don't think I needed all the way to level 60. I probably could have saved 2 rare candies.
I guess I always use rare candy before the fight because like in my head is the safest route to keep a badge boost, but not really. It depends on your X rate. With a medium fast, you probably level up still before the Charizard, so you lose them.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for run number 2.
How was it in the end?
I feel like we need to optimize our moveset a bit better and do a bit more training in the mid game because I was severely underleveled.
Yeah, I think I will train in this one more because I think I was very lucky in the original one. Maybe I will pick a few optional trainers to make sure. But definitely
I'm gonna put the over under at 36 to 38 again. I mean, you beat the run at like 33, I believe. I should totally 33. Be able to do it. All right. I'll switch screens and I'll go over the moveset since I forgot to do it at the start.
Okay, no worries.
Somebody immediately voted over 38. Like, come on. No one has faith in me. That must have been Steve.
No, it's a good Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon. You should get a good time.
Here, let me check something.
But yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I gave this thing
definitely.
yeah, this thing has 70 HP, 80 attack, 70 defense,
Mm,
110 speed, 80 special. I'm pretty sure those are the correct stats.
yeah, 18 offense, 17 defense, and 110 speed.
All right, so let's go ahead and look at this move set here. So yeah, Rock Slide is the egg move because that was a replacement for Rollout. Vitamins, I bought 2 calciums. I did forget to sell my nugget though, so I probably could have bought a 3rd vitamin.
Oh, the nugget.
Yeah, and then Double Team, Lick, Aurora Beam, Confuse Ray, Lick, Rolling Kick, Screech, Aurora Beam, and Blizzard.
Rolling kick.
And for TMs, we get
I
Bubble
just-
Beam, Ice Beam, Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Thunder, Psychic. You know what's funny? We don't get Rock Slide by TM because this thing does learn the egg move for rollout. It's a bit behind my
Yeah.
web camera, but if you scroll down, like this thing doesn't learn a rock type TM in Gen 4.
No.
Rollout's the
Yeah,
only way
it's
this thing gets a
rollout.
rock move.
Rollout because it's Norrent, yeah. Can't get that thing.
Alright, so yeah, I think
Uh,
what I'll just do is more training in the mid game, and I'll get the TM for Body Slam, and I won't teach it till I
Yeah.
fight Sabrina. And then on
Yeah, I think
Sabrina,
that.
I'll replace
Hmm.
Body Slam with Ice Beam. I just won't teach Blizzard till after Sabrina.
I'm just wondering, like, we get body slam, psychic. I mean, we teach psychic for the channelers for sure because it's better than ice beam, and we need that one shot in the gas list.
Yeah.
But then I guess, yeah, we get body slam for Sabrina. Then, like, we can remove psychic and get body slam for Sabrina. I guess, yeah.
I don't know. I feel
Mm.
like Psychic is needed for Agatha. I don't want to do her without Psychic.
Mm.
I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
I guess you
Blizzard's
can
the
use
same power, but
Blizzard is the
less
same,
PP and a bit less accuracy. I kind of don't want to rely on that, because what if I run out of
Yeah, no,
Blizzards?
yeah, it's fine. It's a reasonable thing.
Give it Freeze
I think
Dry. Avalanche is better than... Dominic, this is
Yes.
Gen 1.
Freeze dry.
Does this thing even learn Freeze Dry?
Yeah, it does. It does.
Oh, that's funny.
But still, you wouldn't even need it actually.
That's
Like,
funny.
it doesn't solve anything. If we started with it, okay, for Misty, but other than that, it really wouldn't help that much because we have Thunderbolt.
All right,
But
let's
I
go
get it.
ahead and
Okay,
start
I will
run
keep
2.
that. Yeah, whenever you want.
Oh, right, better... Avalanche is not better than Ice Beam. Yeah, it absolutely is
No.
not.
It definitely is not.
Avalanche is only good on Bertha's Rhyperior in Platinum.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
only
that
good
thing
in a
is slow
mode.
anyway, and it's a physical ice move.
Mm.
That'll destroy any
Avalok-
ground types.
Avalok uses that as this stab move. Because
Alright.
it's low as fuck, but it hits like a truck.
Ready?
Yes.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Name yourself guest.
Again.
Again, you never even did it in the first place.
Yes. And I must continue doing that. If I could name the rival, I would name him Steve now. But
I'm not
That I
gonna.
didn't do.
I'm not gonna nickname this thing. Oh, barking dogs.
the dog. I love the background with the full moon in the overlay.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Looks so good. Yeah. It's fitting. I really wanted this thing to evolve with a moonstone. They invented a stupid rock just for him. It's so dumb.
It's all right. Just use an ice stone.
Yeah, Gen 4 used a lot of, but it's not even an ice stone. It's a dawn stone or something like that. I don't know. It's like a weird stone they just invented
You know what's
for this
interesting?
Pokemon. I don't know what I
Does
think.
does the Dusk Stone straight up kill the Snorunt?
The Dusk Stone.
Dawn Stone? Does it just kill it?
I think it is the dawn stone. The name.
It is Dawn Stone.
Is
I
there
was just.
another
It
one?
is.
It's-
There's another stone
yeah.
called the Dusk Stone. It's used for
The Dusk Stone.
Mischievous.
Yeah, The Misdreavus and the Murkrow, if I remember correctly, I think is the other one that evolves with that.
Maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Because Honchkrow, I think it's a Stone Evolution as well.
Might be. I
Oh my
don't know.
god,
I've
how
never
many?
played with one.
It's fine. They basically made him slower, but much, much stronger. Gallade and this. Oh, okay, it was Gallade. Yeah, no, yeah. The Dawnstone is for Gallade and Froslass, yeah. And the Duskstone is for Honchkrow and Mismagius. Yeah, I was right. No, not the turn one bite into Gen 1 miss. Imagine that. It would
Right.
be hilarious. You get Aurora in the Gen 1 miss, then he kills you with bite and the run is over. That would be terrible. I would hate it so much. It's called the Awakening Stone in Japanese. That sounds better at least.
It's for Doublade, too. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, Doublade. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that one is also a Stone Evolution. That's true. But yeah, it's like that. I don't even know how it's called in English right now. Like the Metal Coat. It's only for Steelix and Scizor, and no other Pokemon has ever used that thing.
Well, it's
Like they
also,
invented that in Gen 2.
I mean, it's also the Steel type boosting item.
Yeah.
That's
But
like its
like
only use nowadays.
Yeah, like the true use of the item is lost. Okay, thank God. I was worried he would
You
run out
despise
of all my
Whitney's
Pokemon.
Miltank? Yeah, it's traumatized us all.
That Whitney's Miltank.
Still does.
Yeah. I mean, it's clearly very well designed to be a roadblock, honestly. With the Pokemon you have at your disposal at that time in the game, it's definitely a barrier.
The only, like, good way to get something to defeat it is you have to trade an Abra for a Machop.
Yeah. Which is like a super specific thing to do. Because people say, no, but you can get Heracross. Yeah, have you checked Heracross moveset?
Have you even attempted to look for Heracross?
Yeah.
Isn't that
It's
thing only
like
in, like, a
people...
select few trees?
Yeah. Definitely you didn't do that as a kid. I don't believe any single person who says that. Like, I don't believe anyone. For the same reason people saying they use Lapras in the original Gen 1 run, I don't believe you. You didn't pick a level 15 Lapras with a slow level up group rate and use that until the end of the game. You didn't. You're lying.
I mean, none of us knew about growth rates, but
Yeah, but you see how long
it
it
was
takes.
mainly the lower level. I mean, here's the thing,
You
like,
know...
in Red and Blue, the fossils are level 30. In Fire and Leaf Green,
Yeah,
they moved it to level 5.
to level 5.
So if you wanted, like, Kabutops or Aerodactyl, you had to start at level 5.
Oh god, I didn't get on a Paras. Great.
I didn't either, so I'm probably going to have to get the Sandshrew.
This Andrew.
Yep, gotta get the Sandshrew. Gotta make sure to get the Great Ball first.
I got it. Yeah, since you told me, I always pick it up now.
I only pick it up if I have to get Sandshrew.
Yeah, only if I need this Andrew. Nice. I got it at least.
Just remember to use the Great Ball first, so it's not in your bag.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it becomes the Great Ball of Death.
The Great Ball of Death. There's the Ether Death. There's the Great Ball of Death. How many deaths are there?
Oh, you know what's funny? I was listening to one of Scott's Red and Blue streams. He discovered what the Death Ether is. Because I think it was the Rattata run. He picked up too many PP items, and he kept having bag management problems. And he had 2 Ethers in his bag. And he's like, maybe I shouldn't be picking up all these Ethers. I'm like, welcome to the Death Ether.
The Death Ether, yeah.
No. The one by Bill's house is the Death Ether. Because that's the one you instinctively pick up and never use, and it clogs up your bag. The good Ether is the one on the SSN, because you only get it when you fight the trainers there, and you always use it. If they had put the Ether, like, in place of the Elixir, if they had, like, swapped the two, then the Ether would be used.
Yeah, the Elixir is fine. It's in a very good spot, because you need to fight one trainer anyway, so it doesn't even feel like you're wasting time picking it up.
Are you gonna learn Confuse Ray?
I didn't learn Mega Punch either. I think Confuse Ray or Thunder Wave could be useful for Misty, I guess.
Right.
But like, I mean, we have Double Team. I shouldn't be worried about that. But if I'm gonna use Blizzard, I definitely want the elixirs for sure.
Yeah, I picked up every elixir.
Like if we're
Plus,
if I'm
I
gonna
use
use
no
Blizzard
PP
for
ups
sure.
either, so I need to use them next time.
Mm.
I'm gonna get the one on Cycling Road and the one in Celadon. I'm not gonna get the one in the Hideout though.
No, I think the hideout is usually not worth it.
No, I don't like going
Unless
in
you-
there. People are like,
yeah.
oh, it doesn't take that long. Yeah, maybe with a bad Pokemon, I'll get the rare candy, but
Yeah, I think only if I need the rare candy, I go there. Yeah,
the
I
rare
don't go for the
candy seems
PPR.
to be more useful in yellow though. But in red and blue, that candy is absolutely useless. It may as well not exist unless you're using something bad. Sometimes the little things matter. Yep.
It's always the little things.
Are you gonna use Lick on the Starmie for super effective damage?
Oh, I should definitely. I always remember it doesn't work, but why doesn't it work? It should work, damn it. I hate that it doesn't work.
And Aurora Beam just does so little. Dang, Rock Slide does... Oh, right, because it didn't use X Defend. Right. Do Missing No? I've thought about it.
Oh my god, I missed 3 rock slides and critical hit Bubble Beam. I can't believe this. I lost to Misty.
That's hilarious.
Terrible. Terrible.
He's out to get you.
Yeah. Annoying.
Alright, I'm on my way to Surge Town.
Search Town. It's the best name. The Search Town. Okay, that was fine now.
Yeah, Missing No has a lot of different sprite forms. I know there's one person in in my Discord server, his name's Cody, I believe. Yeah, he makes a bunch of it's kind of like the backports except with glitch Pokemon. A bunch of glitch ones I
think I
never heard
know.
of.
Yeah, I think I know who this person is.
All right, I'm gonna get
Like he said, like there are 20 glitch Pokemon.
right. I gotta play one of them at some point.
Like they're all so weird. The stats are so weird.
I did get Body Slam, but I'm not going to teach it yet.
Yeah.
I'm saving that for
Well,
Sabrina.
We don't need to teach it. Yeah, that's the thing.
Don't even teach Bubble Beam either. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
Not a
Indeed
good
it
move.
is.
It's trying to convince you it's a good move. It's not a good move unless you get the same type attack bonus. Or if you don't get an ice move.
Yeah, if we didn't have ice move, I
If
think
we
I
were
would.
if we were Dugong, Dugong loves Bubble Beam. This thing does not love
Yeah.
Bubble Beam. Isn't there a second gym by Sabrina's gym? Yeah, the fighting dojo. I know Steve likes to train there, but I keep telling him it's bad training. Like, the Pokemon there have really bad XP yields. Most of them aren't fully evolved. Like, I tell him, just do trainers in Sylph. Like, don't do that place. I never do that place. Unless, like, it's something really bad. Alright, got it.
If you have very bad Pokemon, I think it's fine because at least there are a lot of trainers in one specific place. You don't need to move.
Yeah,
but
true, but
like-
if you haven't
it's
done...
like the only thing. Yeah.
I only do it if I haven't... if I've already done all of Sylph.
Yeah. And you still need experience because if not, Sylph is better. And the trainers in Sylph go away anyway, so they're really better. Oh no.
Okay, do I have... I have to go... Oh, this is bad. This is actually really... I'm gonna have to defeat Surge with Rock Slide. I used my Elixir
God.
already, and I'm out of Aurora Beam, so I have to use Rock Slide. It shouldn't be too bad, though. He's got lower defense than Special. Okay, that wasn't too bad. His Raichu even crit me with Thunderbolt, and I still lived.
And you left.
Yep.
It's fine. You can always double team after all.
Where are you at?
Getting the bike now.
Hey, I'm slightly ahead ever since the whole Misty incident.
Yeah, the Misty incident.
Right.
The critical bubble beam crit.
Well,
Critical beam.
Well, you should have pulled the Ike strat and just live on 1 HP.
My double teams.
You know, I've thought of going for the red and blue backport disassembly I have. Like, I have all red and green sprites. I'm thinking maybe I, like, go through each Pokemon individually and just choose, like, the best looking sprite. I'll use, like,
Great,
I can compare it to, the red and green sprite, red and blue, yellow, the Gen 2 sprite, or the Space World sprites.
Oh god. Even those.
Like, I'm thinking maybe we just look through what all of them for each Pokemon, decide which one we like the best, and just put that in the game. So it's a huge mismatch. I don't know if that'll
I
throw
guess
some people off, though.
a mix of everything.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess it's fine. It's like the shinies in Gen 2 that you do. Just to add flavor, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
You add some flavor, I think.
I'm gonna fight
But like
Clefairy. I'm gonna fight Clefairy Girl over the Gambler.
the gambler. You don't trust the gambler.
Nope. Dude, I missed so many rock slides.
I'm gonna believe it's because you hate fire types, and that's fine.
I don't hate fire types. My favorite Pokemon's a fire type.
Just you're a hate of fire types only.
I only like fire types if they're paired with dragon types.
If they're dragon types.
Exactly. Now you're getting it. I'm gonna get all the TMs. Alright, I'm gonna teach Ice Beam right away so I don't accidentally sell it. Alright, now to sell some stuff. Try attack. I accidentally sold the Pokédoll. Now I have to go buy another one.
The Pokédoll. Actually, you're gonna make me look actually if I sold mine or not.
Oh, did you sell yours?
I didn't. But you made me look.
All I had to do was say it. Also, I was like less than $1,000 short on being able to purchase a third vitamin, so I sold my super potions.
The super potions.
Oh, psychic.
Less psychic. The one we need to keep but not use. No, we need to teach it right away.
What?
That's true.
Oh my god. I forgot to buy a second water.
Oh. Oh, okay, that sucks. That makes up for the reason I got.
I'm too broke. I'm too broke for the vending machine.
I mean, I guess you can do the tower stuff first. Even if, I mean, just for the money, I think, at least. I don't know.
Oh god, this is bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to sell my full restore.
Who needs a full restore?
Yep. Oh god, that was pretty bad. That was some really bad shopping.
Okay, so
Alright, so long. Rock slide. I almost replaced double team for a minute.
we kind of want that.
You may want it, but I don't.
You don't?
No, Annie, my favorite is not the Dragonfire type Venomoth.
It's definitely not Mega Charizard X either. Yeah, Psychic does one shot the Ghastlies and makes all the luck away.
Unless Ike's lives on 1 HP.
Unless I leave that HP up that I pick it up. And stop saving the
Imagine if you picked up the HP up, I died, and you lived on 1 HP.
That would be the glorious karma.
Yeah, Andy, I figured
really...
you'd know what my favorite Pokemon is. It's literally the logo of my Discord server.
I always pick up.
It's
I always
Steel
pick
Ice.
Up that HP.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. It is the Steel Ice type.
It's the only Steel Ice type in the franchise, actually.
Have they never? No. Have you forgot Alolan Sandslash exists?
It's the only one. There's no other. It's a unique typing.
I really need to continue work on that ROM hack I was planning on making. I was planning on making a ROM hack where it's vanilla red and blue, except it's a regional form ROM hack. Every Kanto Pokemon that has any regional form, it'll be in this game instead of the original form. Like it'll be Alolan Rattata and Raticate. It'll be well, we had a choice for Meowth between Alolan and Galarian.
Yeah, Meowth has two forms, and I guess Diglett in a way, but I assume you get the Alolan Diglett better.
And then like Galarian Rapidash, Galarian Ponyta, Hisuian Arcanine. Plus, for the Dark Steel and Fairy types, I even backported 1 Steel, Dark, 1 Fairy move, so that way they all get a stab move by level up. Just so that way the types are actually used.
Yeah, so they have something. It's like I hated when Scott, for example, backported Houndoom. It was a dark type, but he didn't have any dark moves, and he was like, no.
Well, normally we never backport moves into Gen 1, but I think for the ROM hack, I made an exception.
But it's like, no, if my baby's dark type, he must have dark type moves. Otherwise, you're removing the...
No, My Little Pony Ponyta, please. Well, too bad, you're getting it.
I actually like that one a lot. I don't like Rapidash as much, but Ponyta is beautiful. Rapidash is more but the Galarian Ponyta is cute. I like it.
Alright, I'm actually gonna... I used another Super Repel by mistake.
Yeah, I know, Andre. I know that was the reasoning. It just felt wrong to me. Like, no, I want Bite to be a dark type, because otherwise Houndoom is pretty fucked, because Houndoom does not get any move.
Oh yeah, Annie. I remember we went with Alolan Meowth in Persian because there is Galarian Meowth, but there's no Galarian Persian. Berserker is a completely different Pokemon.
Yeah, Berserker is a different one. It's the evolution.
Although there was another thing I was thinking of adding. I'm a bit on the fence about it, but I was thinking of including Paradox Pokemon as regional forms. Like I'm not sure about it. Like I was thinking, like replace Jigglypuff with Screamtail.
Yeah, but it's the only one actually. I think from Gen 1.
No, there's also Sandy Shocks. There's
Oh yeah, Sandy Shocks. I guess it's Magneton. Yeah, I suppose.
It would just be something funny. I would probably have to add them as like separate Pokemon entries. That would not be balanced at all. It wouldn't, but it would be so cool.
They're monsters. They're supposed to be monsters.
It's just Sandy Shock and Screamtail. Yeah, if it's only
Yeah,
2 of them, I probably shouldn't.
from Gen 1, I think, yes. 'Cause
Roaring Moon is
I
just
even
Mega
forgot.
Salamence. Yeah, it is just Mega Salamence. I
It's
mean,
Mega
Iron
Salamence.
Valiant is just Gallade and Gardevoir merged together.
Yeah, that's the only one from the future. I think it's cool because it's like a neat concept. It's supposed to be a Pokemon that doesn't exist. Like it has the fairy typing that a Gallade cannot have, and it has the fighting type that a Gardevoir cannot have. So it's like a mix of both. And I think, hey, that's actually cool.
Give Mew an evolution,
An evolution. It's
He
called
doesn't,
Mewtwo.
right? Yeah, I
Basically.
probably wouldn't add the Paradox forms. That's just really unbalanced. It was a cool idea I had, though.
I mean, if you treat them like legendaries or something, there's only one.
Maybe I
I
add
guess
it.
that could
Maybe
work.
I should add the Pokemon to the game and
Or only the
only
enemies
give it to
can
the
use it.
Jigglypuff girl.
Yeah, only enemies can use them. That's also a good way to balance them out.
Nah,
Like
adding
only the enemies.
adding more than 151 Pokemon's a pain in the butt in Gen 1 because of how small the game is. Because you need to have room for the sprites.
Oh, there's not enough memory. Hmm.
Yeah, there's not enough space in the memory banks. Alright, I'm just gonna fight a bunch of the good trainers in Sylph. I think I'll just train to level 38. So, Ike, are you doing any training in Sylph?
I did a few trainers in Self,
Alright.
just in case. I think I'm a bit higher level than I was before. I think.
Alright, I gotta use the heal bed really quick. Alright, let's go fight the rival.
The heal
Hey,
bed.
Shadow Stitch Plays. I'm back. How goes it? Run 1 went honestly kind of bad. I didn't use double team enough times for the hard fights, plus my moveset was really inefficient. Like, what we're doing this time is, I skipped Body Slam last time, and Sabrina was quite hard with only special moves. So, I have the TM for Body Slam, but I purposefully didn't teach it yet. I'm gonna wait until right before we fight Sabrina, then I'll replace Ice Beam, and then I'll replace Body Slam with, Blizzard.
Blizzard.
I had to use the heal bed again, I was paralyzed.
Hey, that's what she's there for. We're saving her asses. She might as well heal us.
Dude, this guy poisoned me. I should have used, Psychic. Alright, level 41. 41, that's actually the same level I fought Blaine at last time, and I haven't even beaten Koga yet.
Wow, I almost forgot one rare candy.
That just shows how underleveled I was. Yeah, keep switching your Pokemon. It's gonna work wonders for you. Froslass, cannot learn Brick Break, I don't think. At least in Generation 4. Let me look at the set. It does not.
You think it doesn't? Yeah.
No. I don't even think in the newer games it does.
Probably not.
I mean, it gets Wake Up Slap for some reason. Hey, Shadow Stitch, you doing any Gen 5 runs today? Alright, Koga's dead. I want to see Spiritomb dominate Gen 1. Yeah, we need to backport Spiritomb at some point. Who knows? Ike might want Spiritomb next. We'll see.
Spiritomb. No, I was actually thinking something very, very painful. You're really not gonna like it.
Well, can you
Which
at
means
least...
I will.
I'm going to make sure Steve is not going to weasel out of this one, though. Oh,
Which means, yeah.
I forgot to teach Body Slam. Oh, well. I'll just
You
set
will
up
for
double teams
sure.
on the Mr. Mine. Get a special drop. Thank you.
Special drop.
Ike do Magikarp with only tackle.
Why?
I don't know. He hates you.
He hates you.
No, he hates you.
No. No, it's a painful Pokemon, but in a different way. You're just gonna hate the early game. I think after that it will be fine, but the early game is gonna be something you really, really hate. But I have that feeling at least that you will really hate it.
Did you guys know you can't surf inside of buildings?
Well, technically.
Right? I forgot this PP up. Well, I didn't even need Body Slam. Although I only have, I'm only going to have one Super Repel left for all of Victory Road, so I'm going to have to buy a couple of Max Repels in Cinnabar. Because I used some of them in the overworld by mistake, because of my menuing skills.
Yeah. I almost tossed one because I got too many TMs and I need to drop things.
Alright, use the 2 PP ups. Alright, in the mart here, I'm going to need to buy 2 Max Repels.
Of course I miss.
What are you on? Are you on Blaine?
No, I'm missing blizzards.
Are you on Giovanni?
Yeah.
Dang, you're still ahead of me, dude. Did I just do too much training or something? Like, how are you so ahead?
But I did extra training too.
You must have did the
Well, I
better
guess
trainers.
the water thing as well, maybe. But you
Dude,
need to go back to buy the fresh water.
oh yeah, that's true. I did a lot of screw-ups, so yeah, I have myself to blame. So, I had 6 double teams set up. I missed Blizzard. Blaine hit me with Fire Blast, and I barely lived.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say it was a critical hit. I died.
That would have been
no.
that would have been an ultimate slap in the face.
I would really hate that happened to me.
Do
Honestly.
unknown only. We actually have. I'm not kidding. We actually have done unknown only. It was a randomizer of Crystal, so like the enemy teams were random, and it was a shiny unknown, so we could only use Hidden Power Dragon. And believe it or not, Hidden Power Dragon is actually good for a randomizer. It hits everything except like Magnemites and Steelix for at least neutral.
Yeah.
So I was level like I think I had to be like level 95, but I was able to beat Red. I was just lucky he had no steel types.
At least dragon, you know, there are no fairies, so you're fine.
But like Vanilla Crystal, could unknown do it? Honestly, I think I think it could, yeah. I'm not sure. Red Snorlax might have to say otherwise.
I really don't know. Yeah, you're a bit screwed up because you can only use. Well, I guess you can also use a struggle, but
That'd be an
those
interesting
stats
one
are
for someone to think of, but I wouldn't want to do it.
No, I would label that as one of the impossible runs and move on with my life.
No, you
Honestly.
can't just weasel your way out.
You can't just do that. I did Levian and Sedinja. Nobody can tell me anything. I already suffered enough.
Yukumuku.
Yukumuku is the next one in line.
And I didn't use a repel.
Say, Ike the Killer plays Pyukumuku the first 24 hours of stream on my life.
Okay, I don't think it's going to be that bad. It only took me 6.5 hours in Fire Red.
It shouldn't be that bad, but still.
Also, a little word of advice. Do you allow blackout training?
Yes.
Okay, you should be fortunate. The key is don't fight every single trainer. Do the minimum trainers to like get to the next gym and just blackout train on the best trainer.
Yeah.
Like for example, in Fire Red, I did the minimum trainers on Route 3 and Mount Moon. I went straight to Cerulean and I blacked out on Rival 2 for half an hour. It's the best way to train.
No. Yeah, it's probably the best way, I guess.
Are you in Lorelei's room yet?
No, I'm actually in Agatha's.
Dude! I mean, I did play the mid-game kind of bad, yet I have no resets.
I got one reset on Rival because I missed Blizzard.
The skin on this one joined my hand works. It got so dry. Ouch. That hurt. I've always had a problem with dry hands, so I remember for a while, like whenever I would work boxes at work, my hands would get super dry. I would have to every now and then apply some hand lotion. Alright, so I've got 9 candies. I'm gonna use 7 of them. I need to save...
The timer, 34:12.
Nice.
It was a slower run, but I think I was very lucky in the previous one, honestly.
And
in the previous one, I think I was very lucky. Because it's almost the same in game time. The other time was 2:11 to 12 now. So it was fine. Well, I got more longer resets here. In the other one, I only lost against...
Alright, so now I need to candy for Lance.
Sabrina. And yeah, I was with Ice Beam, Blizzard, Thunderbolt, Double Team in the end. I did not use Psychic in this one. And Blizzard was fine.
You didn't use Psychic for, like, the Ghost Trainer?
Yeah. I mean, yes, I did use Psychic for the channels, but then after Kog, I deleted it.
Oh.
I put Body Slam for Sabrina, but in the end, it wasn't really that useful. I think Body Slam was just skippable altogether.
I think so, because on Sabrina, just set up on the Mr. Mime and just sweep with Ice Beam. Really not that hard.
Because if I'm going to use Double Team anyway, and I will still use Ice Beam for the Venomoth, I think it's just fine.
I've got 28 seconds to hit the under. You guys think I can get the under? I'm going to have to only set up like 4 double teams. Okay, I'm going to have to go. I need to go. Come on, come on. Come on.
The double team strat.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. No, don't level up. 36.
You can safely...
Hey.
36.
Technically that's 36 to 38. That's the in-between. I was half a second off from the under. No.
The fresh water forever.
Yep. That horrible mid-game cost me. Surprisingly no resets though. It was mainly just bad shopping.
Hmm.
So yeah, it was the
Alright,
in-between.
fine.
Under 36 has to be under 36. That's why I made the in-between for like if I get exactly 36, so 11%. Only one person predicted correctly. On the vertical, like only one person voted. Okay. 3 minutes, 35 seconds faster. 30. Yeah, this was not a good Pokemon.
This was not a good Pokemon.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I mean, I guess you're using
This thing was
monsters.
this thing is just all speed. Like, it's really
Yeah.
balanced. I mean, the ghost typing early game made it good, but I had to do extra trainers for Sabrina and Blaine just because this thing could not take a hit.
The lack of damage, I think it's more in the end, but it has good moves. I guess it's just it doesn't one shot things. If it one shotted things, like it had the special attack Gengar has, for example, I think it would be super OP. It's like Gengar has 130.
All right, let's
It's
see.
almost double.
Let's see. Game
But how
time
does
of 2:23. With a time of 30. I think this is going to end up tying with some. I don't think this is the first time I've gotten 36 exactly.
the perfect Pokemon 36 exactly?
36 to 38 is like the average at this point, but honestly, we've been doing so many good Pokemon. I think 36 is now considered bad.
So we need to start doing more bad Pokemon. So
That
technically,
is not what
this
I said.
becomes
Level
we
62.
we need to do that to increase the numbers.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the leaderboard. All right, it looks like this thing got 41st place, and it tied with Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash had more resets, but a lower game time, and I don't. This thing had Hydro Pump Thunderbolt. It was a lower level. Yeah, I think what my thing does, if it's a tie on the real time here, then it probably sorts it by game time second. So Rotom Wash is barely better than Froslass. And it did 5 seconds better than Iron Valiant, which is what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, but the Iron Valiant was because of slow growth, I guess.
Yep. Get rid of that. All right. All right, I'm gonna deafen. All right, everyone. Thank you all for stopping by. I do appreciate it. The next stream will be tomorrow, where I'll be attempting another Ocarina of Time randomizer. I have done offline practice, so I shouldn't, hopefully shouldn't, like, not finish a run. I will complete a run. I swear, I will. I will see y'all later.